Chapter 3, Mishnah 2. As we have learned, see the chapter introduction, a chazaka is established when a person uses a property for 3 years without protest from the previous owner. This Mishnah discusses whether a chazaka can be established when the previous owner of the property is away from the area. There are 3 lands, i.e. provinces, in Eretz Yisrael with regard to chazaka: Judea, the Transjordan, and the Galilee. These 3 regions are considered separate provinces with respect to chazaka because travel between these areas was difficult and people did not move between them often, even in peacetime. A chazaka cannot be established on a property in one of these regions if the previous owner is in a different region. Therefore, if a person was in Judea and someone occupied a property he had owned in the Galilee for 3 years, or if he was in the Galilee and someone occupied a property he had owned in Judea for 3 years, it is not a valid chazaka. Although the occupier used the property for 3 years, no chazaka is established. Since the previous owner is out of the country, his failure to protest for 3 years does not create the sense of security that would give the occupier an excuse to lose track of his bill of sale. A chazaka cannot be established unless the previous owner is with the occupier in the same province. Another Tana disagrees. Rabbi Yehuda, however, said, the sages did not state that establishing a chazaka takes 3 years, only so that even if the owner of the land is in far off Spain and someone occupies his land for a year, people will travel in the second year to inform him of the occupation, and he will come back to Eretz Yisrael by the end of the 3rd year to reclaim his land. Rabbi Yehuda does not agree with the sages of the previous Mishnah, who hold that the reason that a 3-year period is needed to establish a chazaka is because a person keeps track of his bill of sale until he has used the property for 3 years without being challenged. Rather, he holds that the 3-year period was made for the benefit of the previous owner, to give him time to return even from far away to challenge an illegal occupier. Clearly, according to Rabbi Yehuda, someone can make a chazaka on land even if the owner is not in the area.